Hey pretty polishers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you guys the gorgeous rainbow array of the SinfulColors Pride collection. This is to celebrate Pride Month and stand with the LGBT community to really represent colors that bring ideas of freedom and love. Now you guys, I know we're at the end of Pride Month, but it took me the entire month of June to find all of these. For some reason, at my local Walgreens, they didn't have the collection in its entirety, so I had to keep going to different Walgreens to look for these. But the important part is I found them and I have them here for you to swatch today. First up is Resilient, and this is a strawberry red cream. So here's 2 coats of Resilient, and this had a fantastic formula. It applied like a dream. It dried really juicy and glossy, so you actually don't even need a top coat. I did add one here, but you don't even need it because these just dry super shiny. Up next is Sugar Pumpkin, and this is a gorgeous creamy pumpkin orange. So here's 2 coats of Sugar Pumpkin, and this one applied like a dream as well. It was just a tiny bit streaky on the first coat, but after 2 coats it is beautiful and completely opaque. This has like a kind of dustiness to it. It's just so beautiful, and guys, this is perfect for Halloween. Coming up is Me Violeta, and this is a sunflower mustardy yellow cream. So here's 2 coats of Me Violeta, and this one was a little bit more difficult to apply. It is really thick. It has a really thick formula, so it's a little bit tricky and less easy to manage, but I would suggest to just try and do really thin coats. That way you can build up the color, and in 2 coats it's perfectly opaque. I also noticed that when I did remove this, I did find a little bit of yellow staining on the sides of my nails and on my cuticle. Nothing crazy, guys. I just needed to use a little bit of extra acetone to clean it up. Coming up is Envious, and this is a fresh mint green cream. I think I just made up a word, green, for a green cream. That's a tongue twister, guys. So here's 2 coats of Envious, and this also had a really thick formula, but I feel like it was much more manageable than by Felicia. I love mint greens. I am obsessed with them, so this one is no exception. I really love it, and it's beautiful. Up next is Gogo Boy, and this is a gorgeous sky blue cream. So here's 2 coats of Gogo Boy, and this one also had a thick formula. It was just a tiny bit patchy on the first coat, but looks beautiful and opaque in 2 coats. I love that they came out with a Gogo Boy because SinfulColors already has a Gogo Girl, which I love as well. coming up is Love Thyself, and this is a mix between blue and purple, so I call it a blurple. Here's 2 coats of Love Thyself, and this had a phenomenal formula. It was very pigmented, easy to apply, opaque in 2 coats. This one does have that skunky, strong smell that some blues have. It's nothing crazy, it doesn't bother me, but some people are really sensitive, so I'm just letting you guys know. I had no staining with this either, so this one is great. Next up is Me Violeta, and this is a magenta plum cream. So here's 2 coats of Me Violeta, and this had an excellent formula. I would say it had the best formula out of this bunch because it was a much thinner and very easy to apply formula. It's opaque in 2 coats and dries very juicy and glossy. And last but not least, we have Pride, and this is a beautiful multicolored circle glitter in a clear base. So here I'm doing 1 coat of Pride just on its own. I wanted to show you guys what this looks like on its own. I'm having to dab this a lot, so I really wanted to try the sponging method. I basically take a makeup sponge and start applying the glitter polish on the end of the makeup sponge. Make sure you've got tons of glitter on there, so I usually do around 2 coats to coat the entire end of the makeup sponge. So now let's zoom you guys in here. You're going to take your makeup sponge and you're going to dab it onto your nail. What the makeup sponge does is it soaks in all of the clear base, so you're just getting that glitter on your nail. This is especially good for polishes like this one because the clear base is so thick that if you continue applying coat on top of coat on top of coat, it's just going to turn into a gloopy mess. So as you can see, all of the glitter has transferred onto your nail. Now what I like to do is, since I only used the tip of this makeup sponge and the rest of the sponge is actually perfectly fine, you can use it over and over again. There is no nail polish or glitter or anything on it, so it is reusable. I take a scissor and I just cut off the end where I used it and apply the glitter, put that to the side, and you have a brand new sponge to use again for an ombre effect or another glitter polish. So here's the end result. This is what 2 to 3 coats of the sponging is going to look like. It is a little more tedious because you do have to wait until it dries and then apply the glitter onto the sponge and do it over and over, but it is worth it because the end result is so gorgeous. This is so glittery and just beautiful. Here is a macro shot so you can see all of those beautiful hex and circle glitters in this awesome polish. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. Sinful Colors is partnering up with the Trevor Project for this collection, and a portion of the proceeds received from this collection will be donated. The Trevor Project is a really amazing organization that provides crisis and suicide prevention services to the young LGBTQ community. My favorites from the bunch were Sugar Pumpkin, Envious, and Pride. Don't forget to leave me a comment below letting me know which one was your favorite. Be kind to one another and love will win. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, or you can visit my blog, nailpolishpursuit.com. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, stay strong in your pursuit.